Suck my dick. And Merry Christmas to you, A. Thompson. I just decided randomly to go live. I'm going to shoot the link out to some people and see if anyone wants to be my friend this post holiday season. Oh, cool. Hey, how is Death? I haven't seen that username around in a while. Uh, Glad you were thinking of me. Actually, I still keep I pester you about your Achilles heel. I think about your Achilles heel probably more than you do. And I still have the fucking cough. I don't know. I think may have been the big C19. But I don't know. I didn't lose my sense of taste or anything. I just Ed Karmic on. He ain't gonna come on here. I mean, wait, let me ask you, did you watch the other day, or it might have been a week ago? I saw a stealth went on there. So like I was like, oh, okay, they're getting along. I'll actually break a rule that I have, which is I ain't sending any more fucking super tips to anybody ever, ever, ever. But I was like, well, you know what? I'll make an exception. They're getting along. So uh sent in one, and like he was so wishy washy about like maybe having me on. It's like, oh no, it's gonna take so long to put on that makeup. I'm like, don't take that long. I'm an expert. I can put this shit on in minutes. Oh, Carla has Death tied up in the closet somewhere. Oh. Well, you know, I mean, I hope it's still a consensual tied up. That's cool. But yeah, yeah. Like I said, I was like, oh, if Karmic ever wants me on, just someone let me the fuck know, and I'll gladly go on. Or he wants to come on here, fuck, I guess. But the that fucking flu was the worst thing ever. I mean, I still have it. I'm gonna have this cough. I'm gonna have this cough for a hot minute. So let's see. Oh, what am I trying to do here? Copy link. Convert the reward port to mean comments. Yes, yes. Don't use your real money. You know, use that secondary money. You're doing what I do. Like I'm saving up to get a new tablet, but I'm not saving up money. I'm saving up my Amazon points. So when I have enough, then I'm gonna get. Then I'm gonna replace the tablet that I have right now with a new Samsung tablet. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with the tablet, but you know you only get a couple of years, and then they all randomly start slowing down for fucking no reason. Oh, that's cool. I forgot. It's like I go to my Twitter and it puts that like live circle around my head. If no one comes on, I'll just play my game and talk to you and whoever else comes in. Oh God, I can't think. I still can't think for shit. It's already hard for me to uh, concentrate anyway and multitask. Available. Boom. There's old Jack. I like Jack. Jack makes me laugh. Where the fuck is he? Get in here. Let's see. And B. All right. So thank you for bearing with me. Yeah, I did. It wasn't movies with 2K. It was a new show that Chris, but cut of the jib. He came up with a new thing where he wants to watch like a movie that is like music centric. So like we watched this movie about a Hollywooded up version of Def Leppard, and that's fine. It was something to. It wasn't bad. Like it wasn't like ripe for making fun of. Like Troll 2. I think Troll 2 is always going to be the WrestleMania and Super Bowl of like, oh, let's make fun of this shit. And but it had parts that were funny. Like when fucking drummer's arm got tore off. He wrecks his car and it flips in the desert. And he gets out and he's stumbling around in a daze. And then the camera slowly reveals that arm has been torn off of his goddamn body. And his whore that he was with was wandering around in the desert. I think she was looking for the arm, and then you see the arm later beside of the car that he crashed. I think everybody on Earth only watched that movie because they really wanted to see that fucker's arm get tore off. But yeah, but it was fun because we had a good group of people to hang out with. So if you takes a notion, be sure to check it out. And then I'll try to do something with them on Fridays, as long as it isn't too early. As you hear, the cough is still fresh. I'm going to lean off screen and spit some of the horrible shit out. Oh, that was bad. Ugh. I'm going to go play my game. See if anyone comes on. And I'm going to get myself set up to stream snipe myself. I'm an ass man. Oh, I'm an ass man. Whoa, I'm an ass man. Whoa, I'm an ass man. Okay, now I'm broadcasting. I better not share the wrong screen. I was looking at whores' asses in one of these browsers. Y'all don't need to see the whores' asses I was looking at. I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong. God damn it! I hate it when it does. It's like when it doesn't fill out in the URL. Okay, I'm checking the other browser, getting that ready. There's no porn, thank God. No, there will be. Don't worry. Yeah, if Stealth ever wants to come on, yeah, of course. We'll just talk. He's so passionate. He really has got to, just slow down a little bit. Sometimes wants I think he wants to see everybody feuding with somebody because it makes them interesting. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you just want to chill out and just talk about random shit. Green, I understand. Let's go. Not that one. Yes, that one. Oh, almost showed them tits. Thank God. Someone needs to. I mean, if I get reported, just let me show a good pair of tits first, not the shitty ones. Woo! Has everybody got plenty of vacation time the rest of the year? I'm taking the rest of the year off so I don't have to see the jack offs I work with. They're not very nice people. Boom! Jackhammer! Did Santa Claus bring you all your presents? I'm an ass man. Whoa! I'm an ass man. Ah! So many asses, so little time. I was just being random, Thompson. So, man, where you live, I bet that place was decorated to the tens. It's like here, it's pretty well decorated and lit up. Very pretty this time of year here. I'd kill to see, you know, how your neck of the woods is. I'm an ass man. Whoa! God damn, all these bastards are now busy. And these are the people that like me to come onto their streams. I can't get a guess. I probably should have planned this out a little bit more. God damn, look at that kitty. Hmm. Well, this will probably be a short one, fellas. Why is that under? Why the fuck is that camera so zoomed in? I'm like a mile away from that fucking thing, and it is way too zoomed in. I don't like it. There's a reason I have the goddamn thing all the way down there. Don't want to be this close in. No, I didn't get shit. Oh no, wait, I did. Okay, I got an Amazon gift card, and I got a a flannel pajama set from coworkers. But that was it. That's the only people that got me shit were people that I work with. They got me some stuff, and it's the thought that counts. So I appreciate that, and I might even whip out those pajama things here tonight. Now, what about you, A. Thompson? Did anyone in your household, your life, your immediate, uh, your love interests, your friends, did you get showered with gifts this holiday season? And if so, what'd you get? Bowling ball. I hope you like to bowl. What if it was like, you know, I just think my dad should bowl, so I'm going to get him one, and he's going. Or maybe he wants. Oh, now, if I was just overthinking this, like if you never mentioned it before, that would be a gift that you get somebody. Like if you're like, man, I want to go bowling, and I think I figured out a way to do it. I'm gonna give you a bowling ball for Christmas, so you're gonna take my ass bowling with you. Because I haven't been in fucking forever. Oh yeah, it is fun. Uh, I haven't been in forever. We at one of my past jobs. Yeah, one of my past jobs, we had a completely random outing, and like, well, these people were about as likable as AIDS, but like, even they couldn't ruin the bowling. Like it was fun for a couple of hours. Uh, I was okay at it, and I had the anxiety of going to things like, oh God, I'm going to be stuck with my fucking coworkers for for an extra couple of hours, and I don't want to be stuck with. But once we got there and we started playing, and I didn't feel like I was like just stuck for 2 hours with people I didn't want to be around. It wasn't as bad as that. Uh, but no, that's good. Yeah, get out and do that. That's a good way to bond and have fun. Shoot, if you get lucky. I mean, I can count on one hand like the amount of things me and my dad ever did that were like universally, fun for both of us. Uh, in the stuff, God, yeah, yeah, not a lot. But before that work outing, yeah, it had been years. Huh. I swear, I think, you know, I have a slew of like conspiracy theories, but like I'm positive, our phones are listening to us a lot more than they let us know. Because I was like talking about that old 1970s Incredible Hulk show a few times in the past couple of weeks, and now all of a sudden I'm starting to see a lot of posts of that show out of nowhere. That show I've always gotten the biggest kick out of because like they go to a different town uh Bruce Banner or David Banner on that show goes to a different town every week. He gets a job, no questions asked. They just take him at his word with his name. This is the 70s, so they could really get by with like glossing over details, like, doing like a pre employment check or anything like that. And, and every episode's about the same. He gets the job at the sawmill, and like once he gets the job at the sawmill, either the owner is evil or the owner is a good guy mixed up in something. It's always one of the two. It's never anything else. And there's always like a gang of people that work at whatever job he gets that hates his guts and wants to kick his ass. So at some point, he will have a gang of coworkers beat him up for little to no reason whatsoever, and without question, every time they beat him up, they will throw him out of the room. So they'll get done beating him up, and they're like, aha, we've made our point. And then out the room he goes. And then that's where he transforms into the Hulk. And then he bursts back in. And of course, these dickheads never put two and two together. And they're like, he just got them beating someone up. Now this Hulk of a man has burst into this room, and now he's kicking our ass, and he seems pissed off, but it can't be related. This has to be unrelated to the gang warfare we just exhibited on another human. And yet the Hulk never lands like a flush punch. He never draws back and knocks a motherfucker right in the face or stomach or anything or the back. The Hulk always just does this. Just swats people, just swats. That's the most. This is the most that he does to somebody. Is that? But most of the time, it's almost like, ah. So that is also funny. It's a weirdest trope. I always wondered if that was like a rule from the the TV people that was CBS was who aired the Hulk back in the day. So I always wondered, was that like a rule? Like, don't let the Hulk knock a motherfucker. Don't let him punch someone right in the face, even though we know you're not gonna have it done in a way where the guy's head explodes like shooting a fucking watermelon. But just don't have him do it anyway. Just have him swat. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit, my fucking microphone just tried to unalive forest itself. Professional me, I'm guys. I'd like to give you an update. I'm sending emails. Ah, yes, snack cock. Time to play more WWE 2K25. My numbers are climbing. I'm becoming the next Dr. Disrespect. Now, guys, what's about to happen next is going to be the most exciting thing you ever saw. I'm gonna win this match in about 30 seconds because I'm grinding for in-game currency. That's all I'm doing today. It's like I usually. So I tag in Billy Gunn. That grants him a finisher. I hit the Faymaster. Send the team to attack the other team. I do a taunt that gives me more points. And then I go for the pin, switch to Hogan, do another taunt. So I get more points. And now, if I did it right, I should have got like 719 points. I might have got more. No, I got more, 734. Now, the whole purpose of this is so I can buy characters. Oh, God. Yeah, and I'm like 6,000 away from being able to buy another character that I need. Well, it's a fucking video game. Do I really need it? No, I don't need it. No, I don't need it. I don't need it. Like I don't need like like AIDS blood drying and becoming a AIDS scab. No one needs that. But some people have them. Some people have them like on a coffee table. I don't need these characters in a video game that I don't need to play. I want to. So I figure, why not watch Silly Clown? Ah, damn it. The motherfucker got out. Now the match is longer. The point of this is to get in and out of these matches as fast as possible to get these points as fast as possible. Whole point of the grind. I'm still dying of AIDS, lung AIDS. Oh, seven. I mean, I'm gonna tell. What I'm doing right now is so random and silly because it's like I'm doing my stream right poorly, I might add, but I'm listening to another one of my friends do her stream. Hey, I know what I'll do. I'll stream snipe. I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna, I'm gonna stream snipe Matt. Let's see. My first stream snipe. It's meta stream snipeception. And now I'm gonna go back to playing my game, but now you can't see it. You can just watch me stream snipe my friend who's stream sniping someone else who was watching some old Nintendo dude called like Pat the NES Punk doing some kind of skit with like a stripper. I'm stream sniping and I'm playing a video game. Well, I'll give it this much. That Pat the NES Punk did get a very hot stripper lady, whatever the fuck she is. It is random. Oh, God damn it. Ah! Whoa. We're going to make it to the hour, and I'm going to get the fuck out of here. There's a new restaurant bar I want to go to. I have to wash my face. They told me I can't go in clown makeup anymore. I got like 3 more matches, and then I can buy a character. uh, oh, hello. Look at that fucking whore. Jesus Christ. Uh, ah. God damn it. Oh, I'm this close to having enough in-game currency to buy the next character I need, and it started reversing shit. It's not on the screen because I'm screen sniping. God damn it! The one night I can't get guests. I wanted guests. I wanted to do an impromptu stream and have guests. And I failed. I failed you, the fucking audience. I failed. I don't know if I'll be able to repair this damage. Sorry. It's not, wasn't right. Don't get the flu or COVID, though. I will also. Oh, praise Jesus. I now have enough to buy that fucking character. I got two more characters I have to get purchased by. Um, I got 5 days, 10 hours, and 47 minutes. buy two more cards, which shouldn't be too hard. It's just sitting here to grind out the currency. Ugh. Oh shit! Which fucking EO Sky? God damn it! There's two. Fuck. The 90. Okay, thank God. I almost bought the fucking wrong one. My stream snipe was a success. Oh, hey, no, no worries, hey Thompson. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I was just trying to see if I couldn't wrangle up some guests. Really, just really to hang out and be filmed. It's like why have a talk? Why talk to your friends? You know why bother doing that when you can put on clown makeup and go live on the internet and and go live that way. So yeah, there we go. But man, I'm glad you at least got something good that you can bond with your son about. That's great. Um, and it's good that you're a parent because if it's up to people like me, the world will end because I will never be a parent. It's apparent that I will never be a parent. Oh yeah, no, he's welcome on anytime if he's out there. If he randomly is listening right now, I will send you the link. Just type right now that you're watching me. uh, but yeah, it's I will I mean, this was like anyway. It was also a pop up unscheduled stream. Hang on, I might be able to get Matt. Trying to get I don't know if you've seen you know Steve Wolf, Matt, or Matt, also known as. I'm saying I'm not ending. I'm not going anywhere, A. Thompson. If you're not going to bed, I'm I'm having a guest. I got a guest. I just want to talk to my friend. And I want an audience. I want A. Thompson, the best audience member there's ever fucking been, one of the best bowlers on planet Earth, to be here to witness it. I just got to send the link. Give me a second. Oh man, that's a good question. Give me a second. I'm gonna answer that long form. Long form. Don't go anywhere, A. Thompson. And yes, copy link. There we go. Sponsored stream. I got an email from Ray DeVito about some kind of sponsored stream. I don't know. Just sent it. Ah, all right. Yeah. Hey, cool, A. Thompson. Yeah, we'll have a guest here in a second. But will Karmic and Felicia get back together? Okay, first, we'll make sure you're still here. What do you think? I mean, give me, I mean, without, let me get your short answer first. Like, yes or no, do you think? And then let me get your long, and I mean, you type it out. Like, I feel like they will get back together because yada yada yada, or I don't think they'll get back together because yada yada yada. I think they're gonna. God damn, this fucking camera just keeps slipping down, don't it? But I think they will get back together and break up at least a couple of more times before it's completely permanent. And she's gonna be fucking mean to him. She has the exact. I think I tried to explain it before, but I don't think I'm doing a good job of it. She has the exact personality of one of my ex girlfriends, from what I can tell from like her streams. Oh, I hope I'm not too low. Uh, and just like manipulative, like picks fights out of thin air just to have something to do. Like the ex-girlfriend I had would literally get bored, and then she would dream up, like, man, I just want to fight with this motherfucker about something. And so she would pick something out of thin blue air to pick a fight with me about. Like one time I was in the living room reading a book of all things. Like I was that bored. And she picked a fight with me, saying I locked her out of the house because she went to cut back in. Okay, I'm reading the book, and then I hear Russell, 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 Russell. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look outside, and I see that fucking bitch crawling over. I don't know what you call it. It was kind of like a porch that we had, but not a porch. I guess you'd call it a porch. I don't know. Well, she was crawling over the porch. I'm like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? Why ain't she just going to the front door? So she crawled over the porch, and as clumsily as possible, too. Like, it looked like she was intentionally getting herself dirty. Like, you had to be there. So I get up and I unlock that door, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's like, you had me locked out. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then she's like, I was trying to get in the front door and it was locked and my key wouldn't work and you had me locked out and you wouldn't come get the door. Oh, there's my buddy. Hey, man, thanks for coming. Hey.
What's up, buddy?
Not much, man. I was reason I was pestering you earlier was I committed myself to doing a stream today with some of Tuki's crew. It was Chris, I don't know what his online handle is exactly, but he's like the leader of the Tuki crew. And okay. And he wanted to do a stream called Movies That Rock. And he wanted me on there with Uncle Jack and a few other people. And so what we did was we watched a movie that rocked. So we watched this made-for-TV movie about Def Leppard. It was pretty bad. It was. It wasn't ripe for parody. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like. I mean, maybe the riff track guys could have done something with it, but like, I mean, I thought it was kind of sucky, and I don't really care that much about Def Leppard anyway. So it's like, I mean, I can't really sit through anything like that anyway, even if it was a band that I liked.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like. If you've seen one of these fictionalized retelling of of any music act, you know what they gotta do. They're trying to cram an entire history into 90 minutes. So they're like, they're combining 10 characters into one character. They're telling shit out of order on purpose to make the story more interesting. So it's an unreliable narration as well. And so it was kind of fun. And really the main event is like, when you think of Def Leppard, you think of that motherfucker getting his arm ripped off. So that's all I wanted to see anyway.
Okay.
There we go.
No. I mean, how many ways can you tell the same story? That the guy was driving, and the way I heard it was that he was driving in like a European car in an American road or vice versa. So he's driving on the wrong side of the car to begin with. He tried passing somebody. Yeah. And when you're passing them on on a foreign car on a domestic road, it's super hard to do that safely.
Yeah,
he tried to overtake the guy next to him and lost an arm. So
yeah, they told that part of the story pretty much historically accurate. He's being a dick on the road, accusing the other car of being a dick. He was driving. He was driving in the movie. He was driving some kind of 80s model, definitely a Corvette. Like one of my friends had the exact year and exact color of this Corvette, so I recognized it instantly. I'm like, that's my buddy Brent's Corvette, and yeah, it showed him passing, and it flipped, and it sounded to me like they were in a foreign land that had a desert, because like the other drivers, at least in the movie, they also had like European accents, maybe even Australian accents, which would line up more with the desert part. But in the movie, they had that guy crashing into the desert. And then his arm gets ripped off, and first it shows like the girl he's with that was like going to give him roadhead, like she's wandering around in the desert, and it kind of looks like she's looking for the arm the way it was filmed. So she might have been, I don't fucking know. But of course, this guy, he's wandering around in a daze because he just got his fucking arm tore off. He's not going to be normal. He's not going to be like, my goodness, my arm is tore off. I've got to think rationally and do rational things. No, he's just like,
I hope he was getting roadhead after the arm came off. That'd be pretty awesome.
Oh my God, that would have been
A. Thompson wants to know, what does Steve think about Karmic X field goal? Is that a field goal?
Karmic. Oh, he means Karmic X and Felicia Gillespie, his on again, off again girlfriend. That they're in the middle of like breaking up and getting back together, and breaking up and getting back together. So I don't know how much, if anything, you've followed on it or have an opinion on it.
Little bit. Yeah. I mean, there's two ways it could go, right? So either it's kayfabe or not kayfabe. If it's within the storyline and these two are like star-crossed lovers, I mean, it kind of, they're both emotionally retarded, so like it makes sense that they'd have it like bounce back and forth. It's kind of like when you get your first girlfriend and like you love them, but then you get kind of frustrated and like you're feeling out your emotions and stuff. So if the reality is as it's portrayed, they're going through these like juvenile relationship problems. If it's actually an act, if they're clout chasing each other, it's like cloutception. Each one trying to draw from the other, and like neither one is winning. But they kind of are. I mean, people are talking about it. It's notable. So
yeah,
they're winning.
Yeah. I mean, with me, I mean, I know how it's going to go down, because I was telling A. Thompson, it's like, from what I could tell from watching Felicia on all the shows for the past couple of years, she has the exact personality of an ex-girlfriend of mine, the classic toxic relationship. Yeah. The type of girlfriend that if you ever had one like this, someone that would pick a fight with you out of thin air, and it's because they're bored. Like they just want to chase that dragon and have some excitement. So they pick a fight with you about something completely nonsensical. Like I was telling him another one that happened, a shorter one, was like, I gave myself razor burn one time, used that razor one time too many. And like through here, it kind of, if you squinted and you were drunk and you were half blind, you could make the assumption that maybe it could look like a hickey. Like you'd have to jump through you'd have to do mental gymnastics and real life gymnastics to come to that. And that's what this bitch did one time. She picked a fight with me, saying that I was cheating on her, and that was definitely a hickey. And You know, like I just established, that you would have to jump through all that to come to that conclusion and all. And she kind of admitted it later that she knew full well it wasn't at all. She just wanted to test me, you know.
Yeah.
You know, see if I could give her the perfect answer. And she was always one of those people that wanted one of those perfect answers, like not proof. I don't mean proof perfect answer. I mean perfect answer like, honey, if I was ever going to cheat on you, it just couldn't happen. It's impossible. It would be Superman eating kryptonite of his own free will or something, you know, for me to even think about cheating on you. I would be going down the ladder. You're supposed to punch up, not punch down. So, you know, she would want the perfect answer, as in, you know, you're the perfect woman. I could never cheat on you because I would just blah, blah, blah. So that's what she always wanted. And I would never give her one of those answers. I never would. You know, I'm like, I couldn't do that. But back to you. It's like, I mean, but we had a lot of fun watching the movie. And I just still had a bunch of fucking energy I wanted to burn off afterwards. I wanted to do a stream and I wanted to talk to you. And then I saw you were fucking live. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
You're fucking live. And now I'm like, technically, I'm kind of competing with you now. It's like, well,
no, come on. We are in two completely separate arenas, my friend. Like, I told people to come over here and nobody came because they're just like, what's Dabbleverse and who's Dr. Harley? Like, they want to see me shit all over my locale. And it's kind of fun, but fuck, it's painful though. You've seen how horribly dull it is. Like, I mean, we got the chat over here talking about Karmic X and the merits of him being entertaining or not entertaining. Karmic X is 1,000,000 times more watchable than my locale, by far.
Oh yeah. Oh hey, there's stealth. But yeah, we're in two different arenas. Obviously, it's like that stuff you're covering is the Bimmy-verse. And, that's a completely separate. There's like almost no cross-pollination whatsoever, except for like you.
There's one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but do you know who Tony from Hack the Movies is?
Oh yeah. I do. I think you'll find this very interesting. I have a very long story.
Is it the girlfriend that he stole from Granny?
What? Is he date? He's dating Lemmy? I didn't know that.
I heard it from Sam Bibley. Sam Bibley told me that Granny's ex is now dating Tony from Hack the Movies. I cannot confirm. I cannot confirm. I'm just saying what I heard.
I mean, it could be a completely just random joke pulled out of his ass. You know, like, I mean, that would be something I would just randomly say, Tony's dating Lemmy, for some reason. But, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's so weird because their personalities are no way. I see that almost oil and water, but man, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. No. Tony from Hack the Movies, like, I of course I discovered him through the Bimmy-verse, right? That's how we all did. I think the first time I ever saw him was that excellent, basically rebooking Halloween 6 video. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? He did that with Bimmy.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was done excellent, and that's how I was introduced to the guy. I was like, this guy's pretty fucking likable. I like this guy, and I dreamed up in my idiotic head. I was like, this is bad. I probably shouldn't say it, but I was like, I want to pretend to be an obsessed fan of that fat fucker for some reason. So
yeah, buddy.
I pretended to be an obsessed fan. It was like different, kind of like how you do, good cop, bad cop sometimes. Yeah. I decided, I was like, I'm an obsessed fan. He can do no wrong.
Yeah,
and I was having a lot of fun with it for a couple of years. And I I don't think he ever got that I was working him. I was just having fun. I think he thought it was
That's even better.
I think he thought it was real. Now, I did it for a while, and a lot of the people in his chat at the time was my original followers, were people from his chat room area that got it. They figured it out. It's like, oh, this guy's he's having fun. This is just he's just being stupid. And but one thing that I did was Tony had he had merchandise that you could buy. Like you could buy this shirt of him wearing a tiara, like from like the like he what he was doing was a parody of the girl that died, that basically set off the show Twin Peaks. So because that's like the famous picture of that girl, is that you saw it all the time on the show, is this girl basically her prom outfit, blah blah blah. So he covered that one time, and for some reason he took a picture of himself wearing it, and then he sold a shirt of it. So guess who fucking bought a shirt of Tony from Hack the Butt fucking Movies wearing a tiara? And then I went and bought a bunch of candles. So okay, so in my old so it gets weirder, and I'm admitting it. This is the real life crazy shit that I've done that got me a bad reputation or good reputation.
No, this is brilliant. This is great.
So I have them somewhere. I don't know where, but I took photos of like all the merch that I bought, and I laid it out on my hardwood floor of my old place, and I put candles around it, like scattered them around demonically, and then I was posing. I was like posing like Jesus Christ posing, just and
that's awesome.
Weird shit all around his stuff, making it look like, just making it look like I'm like
that's great.
So I did that, but then I just started getting burned out on it because I wasn't getting any real payoff from it. I was like, I'm just gonna drop it. Forget it. Hello. We all disappeared. What the fuck? Maybe it was my demonic.
Hey, what are you doing over there with that Tony shirt and those candles, man? What are you doing?
It just knocked us all off screen.
Summoning demons, man. Demons.
So so I just wasn't getting any payoff. I was just really hoping that one day he'd get such a kick out of one of the dumb things that I did that he would like not fly me out there or anything like that. Just have me on split screen like this, and we would just bullshit for like 5-10 minutes on one of his shows one of these days. And I'm not hurt that it never happened. I didn't think it ever would, but because I could tell that probably wasn't going to happen, I just started gradually dropping. Plus his chat is the worst fucking hell on earth I've ever looked at in my life. I mean, toxic. Really? I mean, yeesh. So by that time too, when I was like, man, I'm entertaining a bunch of people that I fucking truly hate. Like, I just know them by their awful usernames, and I truly, personally hate them, and I don't want to give them any entertainment at all. So that was another reason I just dropped everything concerning that. But I told you it was a long story, but every story I tell is long because I meander so goddamn much. But I did. That was one of the first things I discovered about fucking our good pal Dylan was like when he was doing the book with Spurg and those early episodes, like Tony from Hack the Movies was sending in chats.
Yeah, he was,
and it was kind of like, in my opinion, he was sending in chats because he wasn't going to come right out and say, I agree with everything that you guys say, but why would I'm not going to say I agree with everything you guys say, but there's a fucking reason I'm in your chat. Yeah. So Come on, you can figure it out. So yeah. So I thought that was cool too. Plus, Dylan shares a small resemblance to Tony from Hack the Movies, which I thought was kind of funny. The first time I got to be on screen with Dylan and Tukey, my joke that I planned out the whole day was like, man, I can't. Once they introduced me, I was like, wow, I can't believe after all these years, I finally get to meet Tony from Hack the Movies and the B Dabbler Network's Tukey. You know, I was like, yes.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, you played. Yeah, faked. Like, I got tricked.
Like, I'm playing this joke all day. So yeah, but I don't know how we got on it, but yeah, I had all this energy, and I really wanted to talk to you to, end the day with. Saw you were live, and I was like, man, I'm gonna try to play my game, hang out with A. Thompson and Stealth Chaos has got in the chat. I haven't got to really acknowledge it much. Spurg is in here. Rudy Bag is here. Holy shit. Hell, hey, Rudy Bag.
I mean, if I have a choice between watching a drunkard, watching Pat the NES Punk videos, or hanging out with Dr. Harley, it's not a hard choice to make, my friend.
Thank God. If anything, I would like, this might be a minority statement, but anytime I get to take away Dances with Ghosts audience and get my it's a win. It's a win for the clown. But yeah. Oh,
absolutely.
God. Yeah, now I need you to be selfish and tell me about your week.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Oh, whatever you feel like telling.
Well,
give me anything interesting while I try to find some chats to acknowledge, because I want to show my appreciation to these people that graciously come by randomly to watch me.
Yeah. You always have a fun chat and everybody gets along. That's always fun. I mean, my week it was Christmas, take care of the family, get things going. Nothing really interesting. I think what's more I want to talk about is that so obviously my lolcow is unwatchable and he bans people that are critical of him. So he's been known to the Bimmeverse for a long time. For at least 2 years, he's been getting a lot of shit. But you can't really talk about it on the main sub because the mods have told me flat out they don't want to talk about him on there because it drives traffic. It makes him notable. They don't want him to be a character in the Bimmeverse. They want him to be persona non grata. Now, for me, that's not good enough because I think that the guy deserves to get trolled.
Yeah.
And a lot of other people feel that way too. But he puts up this barrier of boredom that many people cannot get through. And tonight was a great example of that because the last 2 weeks, we've been able to get some really good clips. And tonight, it just wasn't happening because in the first 5 minutes, he's drinking IPA, vodka, energy drinks, Michelob Ultra. And he just sits there and stares at the camera and watches the TV and barely talks. And he makes like really shitty jokes about farts and poops. And it's just like, dude, I've been watching him for a year and it's the same shit. Like I'm kind of over it, frankly, but the people on the subreddit want to see me snipe him. My own viewers want to see me snipe him. So I'll make the attempt, but I can't promise I could turn, gold out of shit every single week. I mean, it's hard to do that. So and with Karmic, with Karmic, you could watch him and not add commentary, and it's still fun to watch. Whereas with fucking Slosh, if I don't make it fun, it's not going to be fun. And I did my very best tonight to make it interesting, but it ends up me just groaning and rolling my eyes and just, God, not again. Here we go, Bimmy again and Pat again.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
brutal. It's fucking brutal to watch a guy deteriorate in slow motion. I like Karmic because he's deteriorating in fast motion.
Oh, yeah, he is, and
It's
fast.
way better.
And you see, like he's doing something different the past couple of months, where he's actually trying to do like a little bit of like character work, and like it don't have to be perfect. It just shows that there's some effort. Like, fuck, A. Thompson or Stealth will have to tell me the names of the character. I know he gave them names, and I don't know if you caught the names, but he does a gay character.
Yes.
That when he gets rolling with the gay character, it takes it a minute.
It's fun, dude.
Yeah, once he finally gets that rhythm,
it's Caddy Z. Caddy Z is the gay character.
That's it. Yes, yes. Thank you, because I couldn't remember. I was like, it's the gay character. And there was another one that I heard him do the other day for a minute. I can't remember what it was now. I think. No, wait, okay. This is me explaining it, and I don't know if it was a one-time only thing, but it sounded like he was trying to do not an impression of Pat Dixon, but he was like trying to do like an impression of a blues musician sitting at the bar. Something like that. Talking about his life in this weird way, or something like that.
Like a lounge guy or something.
Yeah, like someone like a Kids in the Hall character. If you said, okay, this Kids in the Hall character, he's playing a blues lounge musician that's just talking in that blues lounge musician way that he would talk to the audience before he plays music, something like that. Yeah. He did that, but hell, he's fucking trying, and you got to remember too. Well, you already know this. It's rough to do that shit when it's just you. Like if you're bouncing off of somebody, it's way easier to start, trying to it doesn't, it might not be perfect, but it's a lot easier to try to pull off. Like if you all of a sudden just want to have yourself a nice little gay character that looks like jizzing on everything, just coming in buckets and then pouring the buckets out, then getting a new bucket from Home Depot, but you're not satisfied with the bucket, so you take it home and you come in it, you hate it, but you got the receipt, so you take it back to get a different bucket, or at least your money back, because the return policy at Home Depot, they're pretty flexible. See, it's a lot easier for me to just blurt something like that out like I did just now because you're here. Yeah. Like if you weren't here and you were just in the chat, I don't know. I wouldn't feel as comfortable, if that makes sense.
No, for sure. My audience has asked me to stream snipe Josh in the character of Jeff Wissington. And it's like, dude, I did it for 1 hour during the telethon, and it wiped me out. Like I was dead tired the rest of that day, the rest of the night, even the morning after. I was tired because to be that witty and making jokes and run the show and stay in character the whole time, it was. Yeah. I'm not a professional actor. I'm not a professional comedian. I have mad respect for people that can do that shit for hours on end because I could not. After 1 hour, I was dying. So I told the chat, I said, look, man, I can't possibly stream snipe in character. It'll fall apart after like 30 or 40 minutes tops. And it won't be very funny because it'll just be the character acting, like a bitch, like the guy I'm watching. So you're kind of getting two Joshes instead of one. That's not fun.
Yeah, that's not fun. It's like you got the real character of Josh, and then the person trying to ironically act like him too.
Yeah.
So,
and I think Luigi kind of learned that because if you watch Luigi's early Troll Cow, was it Can't Come X? He was in character a lot of the time, but recently they just do the face and then just give regular commentary, which I fully respect that because. To stay in character as Karmic is probably draining because you have to fucking bullshit, goddamn son of a bitch, like, for an hour or 2 hours. Like fuck, I can't. No, nobody can maintain that. Even Karmic can barely do it.
Yeah. But like trying to tell yourself, like, okay, I'm going to do my version of a karmic impression and do it for a long period of time. It's like, first off, I mean, we got to have the voices to be able to do it too. And unfortunately, my ass is cursed with this Texas accent that means I can't do an impression of anything. It's nothing sounds anywhere close. Yeah, so I can't. It's like I get the best is just Valley of Men or whatever.
Yeah, right.
That's about it. Or like, in my opinion, that's like I always think like what I was trying to get people to do and it never caught on was like I was like I just I kept imagining Karmic going, I'm Gary Busey. No, I'm Nick Nolte. I'm Gary Busey doing Nick Nolte. That's my voice. Or am I Nick Nolte doing Gary Busey in the Valley of Men? But I couldn't get anyone to figure out what I was getting. I was like, fuck it, I drop it. But that's what I think of. It's like I would love it if Karmic was a judge. Like People's Court. Like imagine Karmic as a judge, and he's drunk, and he's pissed off. So so people come in with these small claims. This would be my pitch. This is something that would make money in the short run for real. It might not last 1,000 seasons, but imagine drunk Karmic with his vocabulary, hearing small claims, whatever you call it, small claims cases, I guess is what they're called. I don't know. Where it's like nonsense shit like, Pete Sanchez is suing Lillian Smith today because Pete says Lillian ran off with his cat food. So it's like, it's always specific stuff and it's just dumb. So, and that's what I'd like to hear Karmic preside over, is like people stealing cat food from one another. Yeah. Nothing major, like a hit and run, just nonsense. Like Lillian Smith is suing Pete Sanchez for wearing an ugly bathing suit. Just and then hear them present the case, and he's like, he's just drunk and fumbling all over the screen. He gets mad and then has to read super chats of people talking shit in the middle of it. So that would be the other layer of it. There'd be these nonsense cases of cat food and bikini waxes, and then a super chat would come up that would, it would be a super tip of Felicia going, "You are a retard," and then he gets pissed off and starts yelling at the super chat while the people having the court case awkwardly have to wait.
Yeah, right. That's hella fun. They're all looking at each other like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?" I see it like a Judge Judy situation where, like, she would dress people down a little bit, like, "Oh well, that decision you made was really stupid and you shouldn't have done that," right? Like she'll talk shit, but with Karmic, he won't even wait until like the facts are in. The person will just walk up and be like, "Well, the other day I saw Mr. Sanchez walking towards my house." "Yeah, bullshit, lady. It's fucking garbage. You're full of shit. That's preposterous. That's preposterous nonsense." Right? That's balderdash, fucker.
Balderdash. When someone in real life is whipping out balderdash, they mean business.
I think Mr. Sanchez is full of fucking poppycock.
God damn. Yeah, there's so much meat on all of these fucking bones and this weird, it's the snake that keeps eating its tail, but somehow it keeps regenerating, so it's always eating, and that's what this Dabbleverse is. Like there's enough going around that somehow everybody still has plenty of food to eat and plenty of stuff to talk about, even for the people like on our side that are just like, we barely observe it. We're like we we're in it technically. You're technically in it now. You've got enough of your foot in it that you're in it, but you're, what was, remember the planet that we used to have and then it was downgraded to a dwarf planet, so now it doesn't count. What was the name of that planet? You remember that last one?
I'm not sure, but I do know that the snake that eats its own tail is called Ouroboros.
Oh, well, goddamn you, Mr. Thesaurus with another big word.
Yeah, I threw away all my cardboard puppets that I made, like Cobes, all that. I was cleaning out my room, and I found Vinny. I found Vinny Mac. He was hiding behind the TV. I said, "Oh shit, I'll keep him for a while."
Hey, and when at the end of the day, I try to tell people this, and this is what like liberal kids that I work with don't get. It's like allegations are exactly that, allegations. It doesn't mean he actually shit on a woman's head.
Oh, he did.
But he probably fucking did.
He probably did. And now, the Kiss My Ass Club was public humiliation rituals, and then he had Canyon or whatever. He dressed him up like Boy George and fucking battered the shit out of him
because he knew he was gay. He knew he knew he was gay back, and that was still in that time where people. It was kind of like the beginning of the. It's okay to be out with it. Nobody cares anymore at all. But we weren't fully in that. It was like one foot was in this new era where it's like just be out because no one really cares anymore.
Yeah.
But Vince is just old. So, he wasn't up to speed on it's just okay if people are gay. It doesn't mean anything anymore. He wasn't up to speed on that till probably like 2019.
I think the story that Karmic Canyon, right? Canyon X. Anyways, no. Okay, but the story that I heard
in the Canyon of Men.
Well, the foo-foo men, I guess. I don't know. Men with parentheses on it. No, but like I heard that all the allegations of Vinnie Mac and Patterson and Briscoe like grooming the young boy wrestlers and like because Kenyon was like, oh, they're all gay, but I wanted to make it open and they punished me for it because I was going to out them or whatever the fuck. And you don't know what to trust with wrestling because the whole thing is organized crime, and even in the industry they go after each other all the time. They one up each other. It's dog eat dog in the wrestling industry. So are there allegations that are probably true? Yes. Are there some that are probably fake? Yes. Can I tell the difference? Not really. So we can all pick and choose what we want to believe.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, there's so much there's criminal dishonesty in wrestling. And then there's this general dishonesty in wrestling. Like we were talking about, like me and Dylan the other day, we were talking about how the boys will just lie to each other about their bonuses just to stir each other up. Mm-hmm. And which is what I did to the fucking Feldman Berg Goldberg Stein at work. It's like, yeah, my bonus was $11,000. No, it was not. But I'm going to tell you that because fuck you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing with it. But Vince is a public figure, so that's the cost of doing business. I always wondered what the line is on, like, is there a designated like line that a judge would use? It's like, okay, Pauly Shore is not a public figure because he sucks, but anyone past Pauly Shore is a public figure. I wish there was almost like a more designatable way of talking about, like, who's a public figure, who isn't. Is someone like Karmic a public figure? Kinda
in a way.
He's got that. He gets every one of his videos gets thousands of views now. Yeah. So I would say it probably is. I mean, And it whether it is or not, like on Twitter, it's like every other Twitter account, makes parody pictures and this and that of Karmic. So he ain't a public figure. He's getting fucking treated like one. You know what I mean? But yeah, back to that Vince thing. It's like, I think it's like crazy people like that. It's all of the above that make him a billionaire. Like the guy sleeps 4 hours a night. He hates sleep. He gets angry if he sneezes because sneezing is involuntary, and Vince is a control freak. He likes to be in control of everything. So
is
whenever,
that real?
that is 100% real. Like Bruce Pritchard and others have said that Vince would get very angry at himself for like a minute or two if he were to like sneeze because he can't control it.
That's crazy.
And so you have like that control freak shit. He sleeps 4 hours a day. He expects his employees to basically sleep 4 hours a day. And so on. So, which doesn't surprise me. Like, it's like, well, he probably is a sexual deviant too. And he probably really even wasn't until the last couple of years. That shit probably came unrepressed in recent years. And that's just, again, me talking about a public figure. Just I don't know what's real or what's not, but I'll fucking talk about it. I don't know if he actually did anything. There was that old accusation that he may have forced a female employee to give him head in the limo one time. Don't know if that's true or not. For the time, it doesn't sound like it would have happened. That's what I can say. For the time, it didn't. Now, if it would have been 2019, I'm like, oh yeah, I could totally see that old crazy bastard acting up like that now. But anyway, he is going to be like one of the greatest characters of all time because there's so many fucking memes that we have of him, smelling the money. It's like that smelling the money meme has been used a billion times. And I laugh every time I see it. There's the gradual levels of Vince getting more and more excited. And that's one of the pictures from it. Yeah. It's like, as he's like, he starts out as and then he gets slightly more happy, and then he gets even more happier, and he's crazy, and he's falling out of his fucking chair because he's about to get head from Trish Stratus. So
well, here's something interesting. So my wife knows about McMahon and she knows about the industry, but she's never been a wrestling fan, never watched any of it. So the other day, I was trying to explain to her the Linda McMahon arc, where Linda McMahon is a vegetable in a wheelchair. Right. Uh-huh. And she couldn't believe, like, even kayfabe or not, like, it's absolutely cruelty and bizarre, and it's like a power trip.
Yeah.
He loves public humiliation rituals. He is also a 33rd degree Freemason. So he knows a lot about brainwashing and power tactics and all that kind of shit. And that's his way of basically forcing control over his wife, is by being like, I'm going to punk you in public, say that it's a storyline, but when I kiss Trish Stratus in front of you, I'm going to fucking kiss her on the mouth.
Oh, yeah.
And he did,
And it's going to, and a little bit of tongue is going to be,
a little bit,
not a lot.
And then he leans over at Linda and he's like, you fucking stupid bitch. And you're, like just railing on her in the wheelchair, comatose, allegedly. And she has to maintain character the whole time while her husband abuses her. And it was like MK Ultra or some shit. It was crazy. But that's the level of deviance that McMahon has, and the level of psychological training that he's been given. So
Zelt's got a good joke here. Karmic X is a jack off of all trades. Rudy Vega. Oh God. These characters in here are too funny. I feel so spoiled when I get to scroll through my chats.
Right?
I'm like, God damn, I can't keep up with this, and I don't have a big stream. I can't keep up with. I got lucky with some fucking wordsmiths. Plenty of people want to come on. He shoos them away. Yeah, it's like Stealth was trying to talk to Karmic last week when I super chatted because I saw that Stealth went on there, and I was happy that they were getting along. I was like, oh fuck, they're getting along today. I was like, holy shit! And I broke a rule. It's like I made a rule. I never said it publicly, but I made a rule a long time ago. It's like, I'm not super chatting any of these cocksuckers ever again. Fuck them. Fuck all of them. I work very hard to have the money that I have. And I thought about like back when I used to chat a lot more, and I'm very creative when it comes to typing. It's like something in my brain just works on all levels. When I'm at, you heard me say it a million times. I'm at peace. I can just type. There's no budget in a book. The only budget in a book is your imagination, and I don't seem to have any filter or anything that stops what's here to just come out when I type. But I was like, I was wasting all this shit sending in chats to all these shows, and I'm like, getting a laugh, and I'm like, man, that dopamine return on investment, that ain't worth shit. Man, I just threw money away to send in a funny chat that they've already forgotten about. And but so I made a rule. I was like, I ain't super chatting any of these fucking shows ever again. Fuck them. Fuck their stupid chat. Bunch of retards are in them anyway that I don't fucking like. So no more. And but I saw Stealth went on Karmic, and I was like, they hadn't been getting along for a long time, and I was happy to see that they were on their friendly conversation. So I broke my rule, and I was like, I sent in it's nice to see you guys getting along. I don't know where I was. Oh yeah, but then Stealth was trying to get Karmic to have me back on because we had a really good episode, me and Karmic the summertime. It was like June, I believe. It was before I met you, and really good. And it had a very high numbers. I seem to recall like something like 2,500 people watched it. And I ended up getting a fuckload of followers from that goddamn episode. So we had fun. He was trying to get me back on, but Karmic just doesn't like to have guests. I don't think he's very rarely does, and when he does, it's kind of like what happened to me. He just out of nowhere, he'll just send you the link like, God damn, okay, I better jump on because I'm probably never going to get another fucking link this year. But he was trying to get me to get back on, but Karmic's wishy-washy with that stuff. I do like talking to him though. When I feel like I have the ability to talk to him to where it's not dramatic, because I don't like to talk dramatics, and to keep it light and funny. So I think if I can get on there, I can get him to do more of the good shit and less of the shit that's going to get him chats, but they're going to be mean chats. You know what I mean? Like, I think I can steer the ship a little bit to get him to do things like, some of the characters and shit that is maybe it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's enough people's cup of tea that it's fun. God damn it. Vince McMahon would fire you right fucking now.
Fuck. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, Karmic, he's way more self-aware than my lolcow is, and that makes him kind of fun because he knows when to lean into something. And I mean, I'm not going to give him too much credit. I mean, obviously he's a little bit unhinged and has problems. But if we're going to compare alcoholics, he's more self-aware. I mean.
Yeah, and I don't know how he's in his 40s, so he needs to be careful with that fucking drinking as much as he is now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's lucky he still looks pretty young in the face and stuff, but that's gonna catch up, man. Is like there's a dude I went to high school with, and he wasn't even like vodka or Jim Beam. This guy was literally just a beer drinker. And like his body just wasn't made, you know, we're all made different. Some people can put away booze, vodka, yada, 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 and live to be 90 and never die from it. And then there are other people, your body just wasn't made for drinking. So my buddy who loved beer ended up dying in his 20s from it. He got like, he went straight to cirrhosis of the liver, got yellow eyes,
wow.
You know, and didn't even make it to fucking 30. And it was just from beer, not even vodka, you know, goddamn. So, I mean, I really would, in a perfect world, I wish he could get it under control, at least enough to where I don't have to worry about his liver killing him one day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. One of my buddies from high school, he had a stroke at 40 from drinking. And I mean, he's not like excessively overweight or anything. It's just, you know, he just drinks a little too often, a little too much. And the stroke, you know, very lucky for him, there's no lasting effects, but I mean, it fucked him up. He had to go to the hospital. So not only that, but like, even if it doesn't kill your organs, your brain will deteriorate, you know, faster. My older brother is almost 60. He's way older than me. Yeah, he's way older. He's 13 years older than me. And he's been a heavy drinker his whole life. His mind, I mean, not even 60 yet. And he's showing signs of like early onset dementia where like he can't hold a conversation. He can't remember what you told him 5 minutes ago. Yeah. I mean, his fucking mind is gone from just excessive drinking. So.
Hey, I got a question to my chat. I was clicking around on YouTube the other day, and I went to go to Pat Dixon's channel, and it's there, but all the videos are deleted. Is there any new Pat Dixon drama that any of you in the chat know about that can tell me? Thank you.
Well, let's look at the chat and mixture.
Let's look at the chat. Well, I'll look again in a minute. I don't know. Yeah, we all gotta be careful with that shit. I had some more. I can't remember. Were you in my chat Sunday? I can't remember. I was so fucking sick.
Oh yeah, I was there. Yeah.
Okay, because remember I was sick of fucking dog shit. God damn. I like I was telling them, it's like I get home, right? I get home and I'm fine. I'm emailing with Dylan because he had a bunch of great ideas of stuff that me and him could do on my Sunday stream. And I was like, God damn, these are all fucking good. And I felt and if it would have just been a me stream, I probably wouldn't have bothered doing anything that day at all. Except I might have ended up doing like a me not on camera, but I put my doll up. I might have done that and just played my game for 30 minutes and just bitched about being sick. But because like he did so much like writing and planning for rebooking John Cena, it's like there's no fucking way I'm canceling this. I can't do that to somebody. It's like, you know, like it isn't life or death. I just feel like hell. I mean, I watched it back some. I mean, not the whole thing. I'm not obsessed with myself or anything. I watched enough of it back that I saw myself rocking all over the place because I was in pain. That was like, that wasn't me just being weird. And
no, I thought you were gonna get sick. I thought you were gonna black out or throw up. I was like, holy shit, dude. And I was like, should I say something in the chat? I'm like, I don't want to call him out. You know, like he knows what he's doing. He's a grown man. I mean, but I saw you suffering, dude. And I'm like, I felt so bad.
It is a fucking nightmare. I don't know, is this a migraine headache or is it back here that's the migraine headache? I can't
I,
forget.
I think it's the front.
This one. I had the eyeball headache from
Yeah,
fucking that.
sinus. That's a sinus headache.
Oh God. Well, yeah.
You're kind of clogged up and sweating and dying and.
Oh yeah, I was sweating too. Oh my God, my back was just fucking sweat. It was just not like you could, like, that feeling like when you sweat so much in your shirt and you pull your shirt off of your body and then you let it go and then the cold air has hit your body and the shirt and all that. Now when it slaps back, it's like your back gets hit with an ice cube.
Yeah, it sucks.
Man, I sweated through my fucking hair. Like my hair was just like it was knotted hard from like because it was getting wet and I'm like rolling around because I sleep on a couch, right? Because of my back. Like I don't sleep on a bed because I just can't find a bed. I can't find a mattress firm enough.
I know that feeling. I sleep on the floor actually on a really, really thin, like Japanese kind of mattress.
Oh, okay. I mean, that might be something I might have to look into eventually. But right now, the couch is the firmness that I need. Like, I mean, it is soft too, but it's fucking firm.
Yeah.
But
I've already caved in all of our couches over here by sleeping on them. So.
Oh man, it's like, have you done? Has your couch done the thing yet? But where your butt always sits, it's now like dented in.
Yeah, because for a long time, like I'm in the same boat. I have like sciatic problems. I have old back injuries and stuff. So like I have a really hard time sleeping at night. And it has to be firm, like super super firm. But a little bit of padding, like what I sleep on now is like 4 inches of padding is fine. But when we got we have couches that when they were brand new, they were nice and they're firm. And I slept on the couches so much that it just started going down the middle.
Yeah.
So if you're on the edges, you're good. But whoever's sitting in the middle, man, you're gonna slide right down in there.
You're like, man, why does this feel weird? Why do I feel like I'm lower?
It's like David Letterman.
It's because of my ass. That's why.
Yeah, I'm like middle heavy. I have like a weird shaped body where like I'm skinny all over except my fucking torso. My torso is all this like bloated weight.
I know exactly what body type you're talking about because like my boss, my old boss that I used to skateboard with as kids, and then later on we ended up working together, and he was my boss for a while. He's in the exact same boat as you. Like when we were young skateboarders, we were just thin and in shape, and then he started slowing down, and he got your syndrome where he's like thin up top, thin down bottom, but right in the middle, the Lord decided you're not going to burn off those double cheeseburgers quite as easy anymore.
And I've had bad eating habits since I was a teenager because I would just plow through food, and it's hard not to because now it's like I'm used to it. Like my portion sizes are way too fucking big. And I'm killing myself with food, so I can't talk too much shit about people that drink too much because I do overeat quite frequently. So
no, I mean I try to what I've been trying to do because my metabolism is starting to slow down now too. The past couple of years, I noticed that it's over. There's no more of me just being able to eat whatever I want with no consequences. It's like I actually. Like I remember when I got my first doctor's appointment in 2020, like if you remember how it became like almost impossible for a couple of months to just see your regular general practitioner, your regular doctor. But I remember when I went in, I was like, somehow I had gained like 20 pounds. I'm like, what the fuck? And like, all my shit still fit normally. And I was like, oh well, I guess it's time that it happened. So I have to be more cautious on portions and stuff. Like to give you example, like during the height of my skateboarding days, it's like I Subway was the easiest accessible place. And back when we were kids, remember, you could actually get like a $5 foot long. So you could pig out for $10. I would get 2, foot long pizza subs, and I would put them both away as soon as I bought them. Like I didn't like eat one and say, I would eat till it hurt, and it didn't matter because I burned it right off. Like I might be full and it kind of hurts, but in 10 minutes it's gone because I just burned it right off anyway. But fuck no more of that shit. But yeah, it's like I was sweating all night too. Like after, before the stream, after the stream, just sweat. Getting in that actually being sick, like I was so miserable. It was a perfect distraction for fasting that day. Like I didn't fucking want to eat. I absolutely, because as you saw, I was like, I was nauseous. So it was a perfect distraction. Like I didn't have to, like, the thought of eating was like, fuck you, I don't want nothing anyway. And it didn't bother me. I've heard some people, they have trouble with fasting. I don't know if it's diabetes or something, but some people will get the fucking shakes. And I don't think, God knock on wood, but I just don't like the feeling of being hungry. I don't fucking like it. It's not fun.
I've done intermittent fasting before. Like, there's a certain part that I call the threshold where your stomach is in knots. You're starving. You're hungry. But if you just force yourself to get past that, it goes away. It stops. And then all of a sudden what happens, I guess, is that your stomach creates like more mucus inside of it just to stop it from getting an ulcer or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's part of what the pain is. The pain is getting that mucus in there. So if you get past the threshold point, the next like 8 hours is actually very easy. Have I done it recently? No, because I like to pig out like a fat piece of shit. But back when I was doing it for health reasons or religious reasons, I do find it's easier once you get used to it and you practice it. But the moment you stop doing it, it's hard to get back into it again.
Yeah. So, I mean, to me, it's easiest if I do my meal when I do eat is to do it late, like at 9 or 10 or something like that. Because I feel like then I'm going, I'm going to go to fucking bed soon. So there's all that time I'm going to like not think about food now. And then if I went to bed and I was kind of full, I'm not going to wait. I've never in my life ever woke up hungry. Not one time.
Really?
It's never happened to me. I've seen people like produce scenes in movies where they'll wake up and like, oh, I'm starving. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck wakes up hungry? But now you're another one that apparently you've woken up hungry before.
Yeah,
so
not often. Not often. But yeah, there's a couple of mornings I wake up and it has to be like meat. I need meat. Bacon, tuna fish, fucking anything. Lunch meat. And then I'll eat a bunch of meat in the morning and get really sick and just like, oh, fuck. And I'm starting off the day with a sodium burn and palpitations. So it's actually good not to be hungry in the morning because if you do like I do, pig out first thing, you're going to have a bad morning.
I just imagine like pigging out in the morning, it would just make your ass drag.
Yeah, it does.
So
you want to go back to bed. You want to go immediately back to bed.
Like, but one food, okay, kind of related to this and kind of not, but related to everything we talk about right now. It's like, I found a food that if I eat it before I do drink on those days where I'm like, you know what, I want to get hammered and like, drink some vodka and listen to music. Because that's when I want to listen to music. I want to have a buzz when I'm listening to music that I like. And so like it's the fucking jankiest food of all time. the $1 banquet sausage gravy pot pies. If I eat one of those before I drink it, I will not get any kind of hangover. It's like it's a magic food.
If you say so, that make me throw up.
They're so delicious. I love them. They're fucking filth. They're absolute repugnant filth in every way, but they taste so fucking good to me. I'm like, it's $1. You look at the ingredients, and the ingredients is just like the Surgeon General pointing at you, laughing. Just why? Why would you put this in your body? But if I eat one of those and then I drink, no hangover, no nothing. It's like I never drank.
All right, well, I'm going to try that, and if I get sick, I'm going to blame you, okay?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you're only going to be out $1. So, unless
$1 in Texas is fucking $5-6 out here.
Oh,
man.
That's right. Yeah,
everything's a goddamn ripoff out here.
I forgot about that. So there's basically the memes of like the California gas prices.
What do you pay for gas for premium? What's premium go for right now?
The last time I filled up, it was $2.40.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yes.
Bro, over here, $5 is a good day.
Oh,
I can't, dude. I'm gonna drive to Texas and bring like barrels and just fill up the barrels and bring them home. Holy shit!
It also helps that I drive a convertible 2-seater, just like the Austin Powers car, except it don't have the, it doesn't have the, what's it called? Union Jack. It don't have the Union Jack on it. But so it's only got a few gallons too, but man, that car is so little. And it's like when I do fill it up, it's good for like weeks and weeks and weeks.
That's cool. Is that like a Miata or something? Or
yeah. So it's like, the fucking, what do you call it? The roof is it powers down convertible. Is that what I'm talking about? Yeah. This is, again, it's probably my early onset dementia. These common everyday words get lost into me sometimes, but like, when it is a good temperature, goddamn, I like to take that fucking top down and just just go for a drive and just crank my repulsive death metal as loud as possible. or something worse. I'll play like wrestling theme music. Just to have people going, what the fuck is that? It's weird.
Yeah, dude. pull up right next to a bunch of dudes in their little shit car, and no chance. That's what you got. What the fuck?
Why is he playing that? It sounds so. It's like the faces people make are like, I don't understand what the fuck this is. This is not like rap music. It's not like rock music. It's kind of like all of the above. It's weird sounding. Now, the really weird looks I've got is like when I've played shit like Haku's jungle music.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's just jungle drums and literal like sounds of like parrots and shit.
Yeah, monkeys and shit. Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Now that one will really get you some fucking crazy looks. But yeah,
so you're a master of the wrestling music stuff. Mm-hmm. I had some buddies back in the day that they're vatos and they like rap music. Mm-hmm. And there was a WWF rap album that had real rappers rapping over like theme songs.
Yes, it existed. It was a WWF album, so it's out of print. You'll be able to get the files online easily. You'll be able to get it off of YouTube easily. But yeah, they had real rappers. Not shitty WWF hired studio musician rappers, but no real
household name rappers that came in and, you know, did covers of No Chance in Hell was one of them, and a bunch of other ones. And I believe it came out in 2000.
I just remember at the time that I thought it was kind of goofy.
Oh, it was goofy.
But these guys I was hanging out with, these are like real Vato Loco jailbird type of guys. Guys that did armed robbery and shit. And they're like, no, man, the Undertaker song is a better song. No, the Kane song is a better song, man. And they sit there arguing about which one has the better rap song. And I'm like, I don't think Kane or the Undertaker even give a shit about rap music.
Oh, no, not at all. They could care the fuck less about that shit.
Right. And what was funny at the time was these Vato guys, they're two brothers. And they would try to get the other guys in the neighborhood to listen to it. And they'd be like, what the fuck is this, Holmes? This is bullshit. Like, oh, this was it, wrestling? Get that shit out of here, man. Like, all the other Vatos weren't having it. They're like, this shit sucks.
Yeah, because like once it hits them, like where it came from, then it's like, that's you know, wrestling, even at its hottest, still has that kind of a stigma of like, yeah, it's kind of nerdy, you know. I don't know about that. So, but yeah, you know, WWF did have those couple of years where they could do no wrong, and you know, they're kind of having that again these days.
Really?
Yeah, but it's not the same. Obviously, it's like you know, not 98 to 2002. It was fucking cool to be a WWF fan. Nowadays, it's fine. Everybody knows who Cody Rhodes is, but they're not regarding Cody Rhodes as Steve Austin. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, but everybody likes Cody Rhodes in a sense. I mean, he eventually the bloom is going to come off the rose. It happens all the time with like good guys. It's like, you know, you're a good guy for a while, and then you're super mega popular, and then the real smart Mark Edgelord fans start to turn on you first because they start to resent your popularity. And
well, the forced push, you know, like
Roman Reigns. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't watched wrestling since the merger. The big, you know, I stayed on for a while. Like the last I left off. You know, Eric Bischoff was still there, and Paul Heyman was still there, and I jumped off even back then. So when people show me stuff like they're like, oh, Carlito or whatever, I don't know who the fuck that is, like some jackass with a fucking broccoli head, fucking whatever. I get sometimes you and Dylan get kind of deep into the modern stuff, and I'm lost as fuck.
Yeah,
kind of Bruce thing too, where like. I am very, very well versed with 80s and 90s wrestling on both sides. But at a certain point when the merger happened, the magic was gone.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I couldn't do it anymore, you know.
No, a lot of people jumped off. I mean, you could, and that was the thing. It was like you could tell half of the audience just said no thanks after the merger, and the proof is in the ratings because those public records have always been available. It's like the WWF ratings didn't go up at all after they bought WCW and EC. They didn't go up. They didn't go up like 0.01. You would have thought, and they thought that like, oh, okay, it's like, you know, we bought WCW and ECW, so those loyal fans that watched those other shows, they're obviously going to come watch us, and maybe not 100% of them, but at least half. And it wasn't at all. It was literally like, no, we're just not going to watch anything anymore. So goodbye.
Yeah. I stuck around because it was like, okay, now we're going to get all the dream matches that we've always wanted.
Yeah.
And a couple of them, maybe a little bit, but like there were so many missed opportunities over and over and over again. I mean, even with the original four guys, was it the Invaders? You know, Eddie Guerrero and Benoit and Dean Malenko. When those guys came over the first time before the merger, before the official buyout, even that was underutilized. I feel.
Oh
like,
yeah, it was. Well, it was blown on day one because, like, you're tapping into my full on autism Asperger era of wrestling, where I remember everything that fucking happened on every show. It's like
yeah,
they fucking debuted and like they started squashing those guys almost instantly. I
yeah,
mean, Dean Malenko was regarded as like one of the best wrestlers in the entire world. He won #1 in the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Top 500. Yeah, that's a mark thing. It's kayfabe, yada yada, but it's still pretty cool. He comes to WWF, and he's basically a jobber
yeah,
immediately.
yeah. I
I
know.
mean, he didn't have any gigantic wins at all. He only had like clean wins over the likes of Scotty Too Hottie, But in
Yeah,
WCW, he was beating top tier talent at one point. Same with the rest of them got treated better, but man, Dean Malenko was definitely treated like hog shit.
yeah. Because with Vince, the talent doesn't matter. It's the persona, it's the character.
Yeah.
And Dean Malenko is not a character. He's a wrestler. He's a
Mm.
guy. He trains other wrestlers. He is very well versed in all the moves and how to sell them. And he's a damn good wrestler. But it's like in Vince's mind, that's what a jobber is. Oh well, you're good at moves and you don't talk, don't do anything, just either squash or be squashed, but don't give him any promos, don't give him any screen time. He can't talk, he can't do a joke. And granted, yeah, Dean Malenko was a little bit flat, but I mean, he harkened back to the old days, back when it didn't matter, like, and Vince at that point, he had already gone past cartoon land and the Mantar or whatever the fuck that thing was, and
Oh God!
right, Vince McMahon has already jumped the shark hell of times. So he looks at Dean Malenko like, oh, you're boring, like I need clowns, I need roosters, I need fucking, Samoan headhunters, I need the crazy shit. Like Dean Malenko is too dull. Like, really, I mean, now you and I know better, but I mean that's just how Vince conducted himself. He had Eddie Guerrero in the prime of Eddie Guerrero's life.
Yeah.
When the dude could do the best he's ever done.
Uh-huh.
And you ran him so hard into the ground, he became a fucking pill popping freak and got off in a hotel room. I mean, I can't blame Vince for that, but I can't say that there's no connection at all to that. I mean, Eddie Guerrero wasn't doing that shit in WCW.
Yeah. I mean, he had his problems in WCW too, but man,
Yeah.
well,
but Vince pushed
didn't
pills.
kill him. Yeah.
Vince loves to push steroids or painkillers. I mean, say what you will about Eric Bischoff. I've never heard stories about him pushing medication on people.
Yeah, no, not at all. Nothing. I don't think he's even had any form of conversation about that with wrestlers. But I mean, he was good enough. Like Bischoff, when he was in charge of WCW, he was smart about he was really running business. And he was doing his creative, but he wasn't writing the stories for the shows. Vince does everything, or he did. And that was another thing that was good about Bischoff, is like he left the storylines for other people to write out. Now he had final approval, so bad shit that did make it to the stream, well, you can kind of ultimately blame it on him because he probably should have stopped it. But
Yeah.
but goddamn, thank you again, Stealth, for the shout out. Carfax owes Dr. Hardley, but he's an ungrateful clout chaser, motherfucker, and Rudy Baga agrees.
Yeah, my little cow is also an ungrateful clout chaser. So even though we live in two different universes, we're doing the same kind of work. So
yeah.
But speaking of which, I'm on my third hour now, and I'm kind of falling apart.
No, I got you. We gotta wrap
tap
up.
out. But hey, man, it's so much fun to hang out whenever we have a chance to, and talk about wrestling and lol cows and shit. I always have a good time.
Yeah, I just want to plan some stuff, not like write a script, but plan some stuff for us to talk about next time. I just really wanted to talk to you today. I just really wanted to, and I didn't have an agenda, but now I was thinking about, I was like, well, I should have had an agenda of stuff to talk about. So, because we can't just talk about the same 3 subjects all the time. I mean, because it's too easy for me to just start yapping about wrestling, because that's my
me
comfort
too, though,
food.
Me too.
So
it was a big part of growing up for me. So I have a lot of nostalgia, a lot of my friendships. I mean, every Monday night, it wasn't just me. Like all the kids in the neighborhood would go to somebody's house, and one guy's house, he had 2 cable boxes, one for his grandma and one for the front room. And he would kick off the grandma and say, I need this one for WCW because we got WWF in the other room. And she's like, but you're already watching wrestling. No, grandma, it's a different wrestling. And we have to have both TVs. And she was a nice old lady, but I never stopped him from kicking her off. So I love wrestling too, man. Enough to kick off old ladies. So
yeah.
We can talk about wrestling whenever you want.
Yeah, no shit, man. But we'll need to talk about Bimmy verse some more too.
Sure.
At some, because I like to go down that memory lane of like the good old days of that shit, and even the stuff that happened after he like handed over the reins to Screenwave. There's still some good stuff. It's not like his show sucked the day he let Screenwave have more, stuff. But man, it's like we always say, it ain't like the good old fucking days,
Something changed for sure.
Yeah, something changed, and there's all the rumor and innuendo about like his wife, basically contributing to his suckage.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, if you go to the subreddit and start talking about like speculation, you can get in trouble for that. And I've had my posts taken down a few times for different things. You're not allowed to speculate on Big Ryan's transition. You're not allowed to speculate on April. Sorry, buddy. You're not allowed to speculate on April having bulls or cuckoldry. So bull lore is banned.
Because when you said that took me back to like, I don't know what year it was or whatever, but when that Ryan person started growing his hair out, I was like, God damn, is this motherfucker transitioning or something? Because Ryan is a name that goes both ways.
Well, it was for me, like the hair, I was like, well, maybe he's just rocking out. But then he shows up wearing a blouse, like a woman's blouse. Yeah.
So it was true.
It was true. He had a show with Mike Matei called Talk About Games. And if you watch the final episode, he is full bore letting it fly. And
does he
can't talk about it? You're not allowed to talk about it.
So I'm assuming, I think I already know the answer to this. He never announced anything. He just started gradually becoming more and more of a woman as she made more appearances.
I mean, I tried to argue on the subreddit that, like, oh no, obviously it's a woman, so we cannot misgender. It's Rihanna now. We call it Big Rihanna. So
Big Rihanna.
I got in trouble for that.
That's so funny. Oh my God, I knew it. Wasn't that guy fucking married with kids?
Yeah. Oh, here's a good one too. So on Halloween's, what he likes to do is open up his garage and put arcade machines in there and have the neighborhood children come inside the garage and play games. And it's like during trick-or-treating, that's an odd thing to do.
Par for the course for those people, huh? Many such cases, my friend. They show a lot of interest to children that seems a little inappropriate.
Doc, there are so many times that I want to show the subreddit my power level, and I will get killed for doing it. So I can't. Why does Justin do this? I know why. Why does Rihanna do this? I know why, but I can't fucking tell you. Sorry.
Well, you have to be extremely careful on Reddit anyway, because Reddit is so far left leaning by default. You know, you know, even a Reddit page that's like what you're talking about, that not political at all. Well, it may as well be, because it's on Reddit, so it's already left leaning. So you just have to be massively careful. I remember one time, this was one, I was randomly clicking around on Reddit one day, and like I came across one of those like repulsive pages that was like, it was a simping page where people would act like fucking fags talking to girls. Like they would do that goddamn fucking thing where like, oh my queen, you're my queen. Oh, to sit in your presence, my queen. Like, I'm like, ew, you sound like a homo, but you're like simping to a girl, but you sound gay about it. It's so fucking weird. And I saw this one, and it cracked me up. Some stupid girl posted a video, and it had nothing but like just those, oh my queen, just to sit in your presence for 5 seconds and kiss your feet. And it made me mad, but I still wanted to shit talk on there. So I wrote out, God damn, imagine the fucking loads from black cock that have drained out of this big whore, stupid, retarded asshole. And I hit send on it. And I was like, you stupid fucking bitch. And I was like, I hope these fags that read this shit get repulsed by it. I thought about it later. I was like a couple of days later, and I went back to the page. It was downvoted out of existence. It was like, on that page, I swear to God, the number was -500.
Oh yeah.
And when I clicked on it to where I could finally see it again, it had exactly one comment, and it was one guy that got it, and he goes, and this is why I always look for the most downvoted comment.
Right? Yeah.
So I had one upvote. But God, that shit makes me absolutely repulsive. Like, whenever I've accidentally clicked on simping posts or hot wifing or anything like that, and seeing how these repulsive people talk about that stuff, it's like, and I'm no fucking prude. I'm a disgusting, foul pervert, but I think I'm a pervert that the Lord Jesus would invite to his dinner table and be like, I forgive you. You're the good kind of pervert. Not
yeah, right.
Not these. Well, I'm accidentally pointing at you, but not these people over here that fucking talk about foot fetish shit and coming on toes. These motherfuckers.
Yeah, it was funny. Back when they were getting really uppity, and they were like, you know, you have to accept the trans thing, you have to accept the gay thing, right? And I said, okay. You have to accept that I suck on dirty feet.
Yeah.
Because it's not a kink. It's my identity. Okay. It's how I identify as a filthy foot sucker.
Yeah.
So when as you talk about transitioning, I'm going to talk about licking the cheese between the encrusted toes of some athlete's foot ridden, tough acting, tenactin flavored feet. And you know, they don't like that. They're like, oh, that's a false equivalency. Not really.
No,
I mean,
it's not.
You know,
it's not at all. I mean, you gave me the perfect example a couple of weeks ago when we talked with that. You were like, okay, because like I was telling you, dreading going to the office because there's a lot of people that decorate their workstations with, you know, pride flags and BLM and this and that, and it makes me uncomfortable, and I got to walk on eggshells, and I got to make sure that really the easiest thing to do is what I always do is just avoid the fucking people. And if I have to say hi, I'm waving at them as I'm walking past them. Like, I ain't stopping. Like, hey, how you doing? Good. But like, you were like, Well, if they get to hang up all that stuff, I should be able to hang up a flag that specifically means I have a foot fetish. I get attracted to feet and I want to ejaculate to feet and on feet. And that's all I think about is feet. So it's the same thing. If they get to do that, we should be able to put up something that shows how loony it is. That was one thing that, like, kind of going back to what we were talking about. I know you're getting tired, and I am too. But when we were talking about Tony from Hack the Movies a while back, he has that I don't know how many episodes of him you watch, but he used to have this fat redheaded woman on there that's extremely fucking woke. And
what?
yeah, he used to. I mean, he probably still has her on. I don't remember her name, but a fat redheaded girl with glasses that he would do this show about Godzilla with, and she's extremely, extremely woke. And I remember one time they had her on, and they were having a serious talk about how it just isn't right how people used to say things like, if I come out to you and I say, Steve, Matt Wolf, Steve, I use they, them pronouns. So when you refer to me when I'm not around, could you please respect me and just call me they or them, please? And that would be met with people saying, well, I identify as an Apache helicopter. And they were having that, they were talking about that seriously like that. And they were doing that. It's not the same thing. It is so the same fucking thing. You're identifying as something that you fucking ain't,
Yeah.
So fuck you. I don't need to play by your fucking rules. And that's why I have to all right, my pride won't let me give into this shit when I do go into the office. So it's just easiest if I just fucking play dodge when I do go in, and luckily I had no instances. I thank Christ you don't have to deal with this stuff very often as well. Sorry again, I kept you on longer than what you wanted.
No, you're good, bro. I'm easygoing. I'm not over here dying or anything.
I'm angry that you kept me on longer than I wanted. But wow. But yeah,
no, we always have a good time.
Oh,
I don't mind at all.
Yeah, and next time you come on, about one of these normal streams, a Sunday stream or whatever. Yeah, let's I want to talk about more stuff that you're interested in. I feel selfish. I feel selfish talking about the shit that I talk about sometimes. I'm just like, God damn, am I torturing the people that I'm talking to?
I mean, if I was normal, yeah, probably. But luckily, I'm neurodivergent or whatever crazy people call themselves nowadays.
Yeah,
I'm one of them.
There was a study done, and I wish I had the link right in front of me, but after George Floyd, there was that gigantic spike in that stuff. It was called oppressor syndrome. I can't, I will never be able to walk a mile in a black man's shoes who's faced all this oppression and racism in modern days. As we know, they've been oppressed so much in modern days, all those white supremacist biker gangs that go town to town. Then they get out and they're like, ha ha ha, we're here to bully some minorities with our biker chains. We're white supremacists. So after George Floyd, there was this rise of people that were they were ashamed of being white. They wanted to fit in with the oppressed. So that's where the rise of pronouns, the rise of transsexuality, and then for the people that were like, well, I don't want to do any of that. So they just picked out of a fucking hat and they're like, I'm sensitive to flashing lights.
Yeah. Right. Or clapping. Don't clap. You have to do jazz hands. No clapping. It's wild. I mean, the whole safe space. What's funny is that what you just described right now, that's been going on in California since I was in high school.
Yeah.
Where they teach you white guilt and they teach you oppressor, colonizer shit. And I'm like, dude, my family was farmers for like 500 years and they weren't very good at it. They're kind of poor and starving. So no, I don't think we didn't have any slaves. We would have done better for ourselves if we did. I mean, we did it all ourselves and we failed. I mean, we own it, so it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. There's this classic video. I think it's from like 2018 of a California high school where everybody is doing jazz hands and they're trying to have like some kind of, I don't know. It's like some kind of committee thing is going on, and each person that goes to the microphone to have they called it a point of personal privilege or something like it. And they would go, point of personal privilege, and then they go, please, could we all please stop using gendered language? And then the next person would come up and they would say something just as equally as like, what the fuck is this real? Is everybody in on a joke or is this real? Yeah. God damn.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's scary, man.
And that's like, as much as like, I know there are pockets of normal people like you in California, but God damn, it makes me mad on your behalf that you have to be in the middle of all of this lunacy. Ugh.
It's good for me though, because growing up around all this shit, it's what drove me to be where I am now. Because as a kid, all the boomers were like, "This is good. This is normal. This is how life should be." And I'm like, "Nah, there's something wrong here." And I'm like 5, 6 years old, and I know shit's wrong. I could never really articulate it before, but if you go to California, the moment that you're outside the cities, if you drive about 1 hour outside of LA or SF, you're going to find a lot of rednecks, my friend. Gun shooting, Jeep driving, 4-wheel drive. I mean, man, I could tell you all the good 4-wheeling spots around here.
Yeah.
I've hung out with some good old boys in California, man. Like we're more like you guys than you might think we are. It's just that what you see on the TV is all the cities and shit. Outside the cities, man, Humboldt County, look up some stories about Humboldt, man. They're living the Wild West out there.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, we were a solid red conservative state until Ronald Reagan did amnesty, and the amnesty flooded in all the people from down south. And guess what they do? They vote in for more amnesty, and it just perpetuates the cycle of voting in everybody and anybody. And it's like, if we're one of the top economies in the world, we should really be vetting who lives here, even more than other states even do. But instead, we're the opposite. We're actually a sanctuary state. So if you're a murderer, a child molester, or whatever, manslaughter, come hang out over here. It's all good.
Because these idiots are okay.
They're coached. First off, we know criminals aren't smart, so they get coached by white liberals with blue hair, nose ring. They get coached by white liberals on how to go. Just say you're seeking sanctuary. That's all you got to do, especially during Biden. That's it.
Liberals.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sometimes. A little bit.
They could be other callers involved.
I mean, even the left has rabble rousers that make them go way too far, and a lot of times that's who's doing it. I mean, if you look at traditional feminism, traditional melting pot people, like it all goes back to those kind of people. Just saying.
I mean, it is weird, like just talking about that stuff just broadly about broads with feminism. But like, the early drafts of feminism were simple, like common sense sounding things to me. It's like, just treat us as equals. Fine, whatever. I mean, as much as can be. I mean, when they were talking about that, there was still a lot of manual labor in the
market. So we're not going to pretend that you're going to be able to, carry the amount of lumber that your male counterpart is, but as much as within common sense reason, I have no issue treating you as a equal. It's whatever. And man, that pendulum is fucking swung so hard in the favor of women in general. Forget about minority women and gay women and gay minority women and all that. If you worked where I fucking worked, I am in the minority so hard it's not fucking funny. First off, it's like 8 women to 2 men, and it's the same with like collar. It's me. I'm one of the white people that work at my company, and I know all the other white people. There's like 5 other ones. Everyone else is of color.
Whatever that means. I mean, it could be anything.
Yeah, I've seen that fucking pendulum. It swung all the way. I don't know how we got on this subject. I didn't want to tell you this though. I got to go. This is unrelated to the serious talk. We don't want to end on serious talk. So I want to end with something fun. I did get to do something fun in Chicago that I didn't even think to bring up the other day. It's so fucking sick out of my mind. Did you know Chicago had been used for a shitload of filming locations for The Dark Knight? Yeah. So The Dark Knight and some stuff for like Batman versus Superman. I got to stand on the exact spot where if I can paint the picture, Batman is he was in the Batmobile, it crashes. He now needs to eject himself partially from it. So he basically uses what he can, and now he's on the Bat motorcycle, so he pops free. So he pops free, and now he's back to chasing, the Joker. So the Joker in the automobile that him and his cohort hijacked, it crashes. Joker gets out, and he's just standing in the middle of the fucking street, and he's staring at Batman coming at him. He's just going, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. It's like, I got to stand in that exact spot. That exact spot where the fucking Joker was. My friend, I have a friend at the office that's just like Dylan. He's been an extra in a shitload of movies and TV shows, Chicago Fire and a bunch of other shit. He was like, yeah, now the old dude don't know nothing about my secret double life on the internet where I'm a cosplaying Joker that calls himself Harley Quinn for some weird reason. But he does know that I'm a fucking comic book mark for that shit. And he just hit me with it like when I was there. He's like you love this stuff. You love the Joker and Harley Quinn and stuff. It's like you do know, like, and we just go to the window. It's like right there is Gotham Bank. That's what stood in for Gotham Bank at the very beginning of the movie, where the school buses and all that, and so it's like there's the Gotham Bank. We should go down there and check it out, and you take some pictures, and then we'll go here, and that's where the Joker stood. I was like, holy shit, and it was so cool. I mean, I had to do it fast because it's traffic, but I looked at the pictures and I was like, where is it? And I looked at the building that he was looking at. I forget what the real life building was, but anyway, I found out where the spot was, and I stood there real quick. And it's like, oh fuck yeah, I'm standing where that Joker stood.
Were you yelling at the cars? Hit me, come on!
I was screaming it. I was like, hey. And my friend knew why I was doing it, but he still was like, yeah, come on, let's go. We don't want bosses to see us standing in the middle of the street acting crazy. They know you're crazy, but let's not let them know anymore. But that's it for us tonight. Thank you for everybody that stopped by my very verbose chat. that stopped by. Rudy Bag of Stealth Chaos Spurg was in here. A. Thompson. There's a shitload that was in here. Thank you for being an impromptu guest.
Oh yeah.
And hope you have time to come by Sunday. I think I haven't talked to Dylan any, so I'm assuming he still wants to do something wrestling Sunday. If not, I'll be there to be a friendly voice if you just want to listen to me talk to myself a little bit. And I'll play my game and go to bed.
I mean, if I'm not able to join, I'll definitely be in the chat. I mean, there's some. I mean, obviously with the kids and the wife, I have to be flexible, but I'll always make an effort, and I'll definitely always be in the chat because a lot of times when I'm watching you or Dylan or any Snake, whatever, I'm multitasking. I'm doing chores, cleaning stuff, whatever. So yeah, I mean, I'll always be around, man. I'm going to be haunting your footsteps for a while. So
good. That's where I want you. In my footsteps, beside my footsteps, all that footstep related shit. Now, I got to practice this. Where can people find you?
They can find me there and there.
So that's how you find, Matt Steve Wolf. And now eventually you're going to have to pick a name and stick with it.
I'm going with Steve. It's already out there. All of my enemies already know my real name, so I'm just going to go with Steve. The guy that I stole Matt Hibner from is a college football player in Michigan. And I don't want to have him end up getting like a bad email or something where it's like, you're a piece of shit, you're a loser, get off the internet. I don't want him to catch that. So I dropped that.
Steve Wolf is such a fucking strong name. That's why I had that random ass dream where you're like a fucking postal service detective.
Yeah.
It's a perfect strong name. It's an easy name. You remember like alliteration in comic books: Bruce Banner, Reed Richards. Yeah. It has that. It's not the soundy alike thing, but it has that kind of easy to remember alliteration. And it's also good. Like if you were a character, you got fucking Wolf in the name already, so you've already got you just got to figure out how to build a gimmick around Wolf, if you wanted to. So yeah, it's a strong name. It's like, but yeah, that Matt Hibner name was so fucking random.
It was, yeah. No, and because I got the idea from, so I've been trolling for many years. Generally, that's where I steal my pseudonyms from is college football, because if you try to Google the name, you'll end up with just a bunch of college football shit. It's hard to find as it is, but it's not like I'm not going to pick an NFL name, because then you get like way too notable and it's an obvious fake, So Matt Hibner was just fake enough that people didn't know. But when I left the Discord, I was in the Dancing with Ghosts Discord for a while, being a troll. And when I left there, I promised them a full reveal. And I did. I showed them my house. I showed them my family crest, the Wolf family crest. Like, it's already out there. So, I mean, I might as well just own it because I do like my name more than my pseudonyms.
It's way stronger of a name.
It is. It's a cool name. And it's, both names have German connotation. I'm not going to pick a name like, Suguchi Hagamoto or something. Like, I have to choose a name. I'm partially Italian and partially German, so I'll pick something a little bit German. Wolf is a German name.
My 23andMe came back and it just said white.
No, I don't believe that for a minute. You're at least 25% Cherokee, right?
Something like that. Maybe that's the black in my hair. Yeah, that's where all the Indian is the black in my hair, except for when the roots come in.
Well, and you like fire and bloodlust. So, I mean, it's
Well, I was a firebug, so there is nothing more to me. There's nothing more beautiful than seeing shit of fucking fire in
I
real
feel that
life.
one, buddy.
I love it. I mean,
I got to ask you, as a fellow pyro, have you
uh-huh.
ever taken a plastic shopping bag, hung it on a hook, and then lit it on fire and let the drips drop down?
Fuck yes.
And it makes that noise.
Oh
It makes that
God,
weird noise, right?
I can't do the noise, but I know what you're talking about.
Zip, zip, zip. It makes that weird zipping noise that comes down. I tell people about that, and they're like, "Why would I know about that?" And I'm like, "Because burning plastic bags is awesome."
Yeah,
What's
it's
wrong with
fucking
you?
awesome. It was like one of the early okay, so the Heavens on Fire video that Kiss put out, the very beginning of it, Paul Stanley does the alcohol trick on his hand. Going,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that. I used to do that all the time. I fucking loved seeing that blue flame and the bad, but I liked it smell of burning hair.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we used to cup our hands like this and put the lighter in there and fill your hand with butane and then light the top of it, let the butane burn off the top of your hand.
Oh yeah, I did that trick too. There, you just did a memory unlocked thing. I hadn't thought about that in decades, but yeah, I did that too. That was fucking fun, man. Yeah, that's a thing. It's like, do you all ever do anything like outdoorsy, like the campfire shit where you like cook hot dogs on the fire? You ever do shit like that? Now that shit feeds two demons in me. One, I fucking love hot dogs, and two, I love fucking fire so much. And there's nothing to me, so that shit is, it's like cheesy family fun, and I fucking love it. I can't get enough of like doing that stuff, like, you know, cooking hot dogs and marshmallows on a big fire that I'm imagining burning someone's house down that I don't like.
Right?
Oh, all I'm doing, I'm having a fucking delicious toasted marshmallow. Oh my God, I'm dying. But this is why, this is also like, you know, I'm the guy. I'm the you hang up first guy.
Oh no!
I don't like hanging up, except on Sunday. I had to slam that fucking laptop shut and get the goddamn fucking the shower.
Yeah. Well, if you want, I could do the outro. If you want me to do the outro, I don't know.
No, I'll be able to. I think we wrapped up. Did we say everything we wanted to say this episode? I think we did, and I got to the end of the chat, and I also kind of want to apologize to the chat. I wish I was paying more attention to you all too, but you all know me. I have a hard time multitasking at all. I love all of you, and I like you all coming in here to hang out, and I hope it's a distraction from the more chaotic evil of the Dabbleverse, that you just get the I don't know what you would describe this kind of chill, like a hangout. I don't know. I hope you all enjoyed hanging out with someone with clear mental issues and his friend Steve.
Who also has mental issues. Woo!
But you hide them much better and are more verbose about it. So you're going to get away with a lot more than me. We got to figure out one of these years how we're all going to get together, though. That's something I want to put into your head at some point, is like, you know, it's like, I mean, I'm thinking, and then I swear I'll let you go. It's like what I've been thinking, just bandying about my head, is like not necessarily a Dabbleverse thing, not necessarily a Hackverse thing, not necessarily anything of a verse thing. Just the people that we like Tukey and Dylan and Spurg and you and me and some others. That we talk about like often. It's like, are we cool with person X? Okay, then they're cool too. To have some area that's affordable for all of us to hang out at for a day. I mean, I don't know Las Vegas if that would be the simplest thing to do or not, but something to where we get to all hang out and enjoy each other's company like for a day or two. That's one thing I would like to get accomplished in 2026. But I mean, again,
Well,
I know it. Yeah.
Let's all go to Karmic's house.
Oh, okay. Yes, we're going to invite ourselves to Karmic's house. Now, A. Thompson and Stealth, who are in the chat a lot, they're in Japan, so maybe they can just fly us to Japan. I would much rather hang out in fucking Japan than anywhere in America. So, maybe they can figure out something for us to, get us a flight to Japan or something. But if anything, I just want to put that out there. I would like to just have I'd like to meet some of the people that I want to fucking meet. And because I'm not going to ever go to a DabbleCon or a Hackverse Con or anything like that, because there's too many people. I'm just like, I don't want to meet you, and I don't want you having a picture of me. So I don't want to go. So I want to just these. I mean, there's I don't know if you got to meet like American Cupcake. Now he's another good guy. I don't know if you've talked to him, but he's someone else I can also vouch for as a good guy.
Okay.
Let's think about that in 2026. And if, one of you smarter than me people can figure out something, we'll figure out something to where we can all hang out and laugh one day.
That sounds good.
All right, man. Good talking to you. I'll hopefully see you in the chat on Sunday, and I'll talk to you and everybody else a little bit later. I'm going to hit live screen and shut the laptop. Don't feel obligated to stick around. So, all right. See ya.
Have a good one.